If it doesn't make it, I probably will have to take over here because we've missed this. It's a problem. Everyone, welcome back into the channel, Autopilot Eats. Thank you for those who subscribed. And if you haven't already subscribed already, feel free to just hit that subscribe button so whenever I release a video, you can see it pop up on your YouTube feed. So thank you again for the subscribers out there. I appreciate you. Even your posts, your comments. Again, anything, likes, perfect. Appreciate your time and appreciate you watching. But after work now I'm have a sweet tooth, so wanted to kind of go to one of my favorite, kind of a similar thing to my previous video, a bakery, but it's also where they do a bunch of different desserts. So that's where I'm on my way to now. We are in the midst of traffic, heavy traffic. So let's see how FSD can handle this traffic here in quite a bit crowded area here. Still, software version for FSD is 12.6.4. So again, the route is already together. Let's let's do it. Should pull off right from here. Awesome. A little bit slow right now and trying to get up to speed as there's no one in front of us right now, but it's getting there. So we do have to go across this traffic coming from both sides here. This, for those of you who know this area, this right here is quite dangerous. We got a pedestrian on the right here. FSD does see it. Doesn't make the move yet. Now it's inching out there to make the move. It can go now if it decides to. Perfect. Good there to be aware of not only the pedestrian crossing, but incoming traffic too as well. Just being aware of everything that's going around in the surroundings, especially at that intersection right there, as it's quite dangerous to get across. But thankfully, right now it seems to be okay. At a traffic light here, so I might have to speed pass some of this because some of the traffic lights can be quite long, to say the least. As we get closer to it, because we have a bunch of traffic on our way there, FSD sees the pedestrian on the right come into the car, doesn't overreact, just kind of slips away just a little bit, give the person some room to get into the car. Again, everyone, with previous versions of FSD, what FSD would do in similar scenarios with the pedestrian kind of just getting into the car, FSD would either stop or just make this very just drastic maneuver where it's like it just is a little bit too much, and it will be doing a little bit too much for me. And then of course, again, everyone, you're in the midst of traffic, you got people in the back. If you do an evasive maneuver like that, they're going to be like, what is going on with this car? Who's driving this thing? Too bad I can't roll down the window and say, it's not me, it's FSD. Can't do that. All right. Because people who are driving right now, they're probably just unaware, outside of the people who have Teslas, that the car can drive itself. Of course, again, supervised, but they're just totally unaware of the capability that the Teslas do have in terms of their software. One thing I will say with FSD too as well, I'll try to put a comparison between this version up, well, in terms of not maybe a comparison, but sort of a pros and cons list of what I've been just putting down on my list in terms of what I like versus some things that need to be improved with this version. But I'll put that up there so you all can kind of see my thoughts. Again, just based upon my opinion, being that I use it, again, every single day for a majority of my drives. Now, I don't know if you all can kind of see this here, but there's tons of traffic on First Street right now. For those who are familiar with North Jersey in this area, and we have to get to 280 West here. Um, it's practically two lanes that kind of go into three lanes there, but two lanes are for turning left. I don't know which lane FSD is going to choose, but either way, we'll see how it maneuvers this here to get to where we need to go. Police officer right there kind of guiding the traffic there. FSD chooses which lane, the left lane. Okay. Sometimes what I've noticed with this version too is that it sometimes plays follow the leader. You know how that old activity, for those who recall back in school, follow the leader, or Simon says do this, Simon says do that. Okay, and then everyone would just follow. I've noticed with this version, FSD sometimes just follows the leader, and sometimes in following the leader, it doesn't make any sense to follow the leader because sometimes they're not in they are just not following the rules. So I get it why it's doing that, but again, just following traffic rules would be great instead of doing a follow the leader here. But making this left turn here, you see uh, two lanes that are merging here, and then we have to go into one lane. There is some construction on this road here as well. This is pretty. Sometimes it could be pretty tricky because some people in the next lane, the lane to the right, want to go to the left lane. I don't know if you all can see that on screen there on the camera on the video, but just hit a big pothole. Um, Everyone, if you're from this area, when you hit a pothole like that, it's like literally welcome to Newark. No offense to Newark, but it's a welcome because we got potholes everywhere in this city. Unfortunately, FSD is really making some good moves here to get to the right here because we're going on the Parkway, so I need to go three lanes. Now, again, everyone, imagine doing that. We're in traffic time right now, but imagine doing that in even busier traffic time. Whew. Again, trying to put this thing to the test to see what it can and can't handle. Probably have a really um, slow down here with this underpass. Okay, it sees it good, slows down really well, which is good. Don't feel like it was stressful for me to watch the slow down. FSD does have to get a little bit into the right lane here. Um, and everyone, if you kind of see here, can go to the right here, okay? Then it has to make at least one more maneuver here to get to the right. If it doesn't make it, I probably will have to take over here because we've missed this. It's a problem, a serious problem. Yeah, we're gonna miss it. Interesting enough, I don't know everyone if why it misses that lane. If you see from the GPS there, we're supposed to be merging to the right, but for some strange reason, I don't know if it's the Google Maps or something, or maybe it's reading it incorrectly, but we just don't go to the right. Like, how does that even happen? Like, if you're on a route and you want the thing to go to the right, it should be able to go to the right because if you go to the left, you're going the opposite direction, and then it has to make a U-turn, recalculate, make a U-turn, and now you're behind 5 to 10 minutes from the destination here. That's a problem. Okay, it's a good left turn here because these two lanes are merging into one. I would like FSD here. Would be nice to get into another lane here, to maybe the center lane, just to avoid some of this congestion right here on this merging lane. But I'll let it do its thing. Again, as you can see with the traffic is quite heavy right now. Okay, Usher's playing in the background. That's a good background noise. Do you? Okay. Um, please YouTube don't copyright me. I didn't. It was a background noise. It wasn't. It wasn't my car. Okay. So our exit is coming up. Uh, Actually on the right. Um, Not sure why FSD is not going there. It says 148 here. We're not going 148, and then it goes to the right again. It's weird. That's a weird habit there. I don't know what's going on with that. Why go to the left if we're going to go to the right again? But I'm thinking it probably wanted to bypass some of the traffic to get around it, but then slowly realized that there's a slowdown coming up, so couldn't avoid getting around the slowdown, so decided to come right back to the to the lane that we were originally intended to supposed to be in. That was probably the longest signal light ever that I've seen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oof. Glad that's over. All right. So we got about 5 more minutes to get there. Uh, See now, this right here is kind of an interesting here because we're so now it figures out that we're in the wrong lane instead of trying to go straight. Now it would have been a bad moment there, everyone, if the car in the back didn't let us in. Um, but again, that's not a good thing. If you know we have to go straight, why get in the turning lane again? I don't know how far it can read ahead to see what's a turning lane versus a lane that's just going straight. Not too familiar, not really sure. But that's no good, no bueno for sure. But again, no problem right now, even though it's no good in the grand scheme of things to try to get this pass unsupervised. All right, but fine for right now because the car in the back let us be able to get in front of them. But again, during high traffic times, that's probably not going to happen. We're probably going to be stuck because in North Jersey, for those who are familiar, we don't let people in if they want to go to the left or the right. I'm not saying so. We're um, I don't know why um, people just don't. I think they're in a rush. They're trying to go somewhere. They're trying to get somewhere. So they don't want to do that. So I'll tell you a little bit about the place now that we're kind of coming up to the destination. So this place is really good. They do a bunch of different bakery items, dessert items, cakes. Um, if you have a sweet tooth for just anything, they probably have it, and it's probably going to be good. So the dessert I'm getting today is a cannoli, and thankfully FSD was able to get us there safely, get me there safely, so I can walk out and grab this cannoli and show you all what I'm working with here. We're closing in now here. FSD makes the right here. There's a car just kind of parked and sitting right there. Let's see what it does here. Just goes past it. Okay, great. That's good. Got a couple more turns to go, and then we'll be right there. Always stop here. No cars. It's clear. Again, it's a little bit of a hesitation. I'm going to give it some gas. Actually, I didn't give it some gas. Give it some accelerator push on that. But uh, you kind of see at the stop sign, we were probably there maybe a little bit too much, maybe just a little bit more, and then we would have been good. Um, Instead of like kind of waiting too long. Don't really like this here, kind of slowing down. I know we're in the town here area, but still a little bit too slow here. There's nobody in front of us. Um, I don't know if it's gonna go past the light. Oh, it does. Oh wow, it goes past on yellow. Interesting enough, everyone. In previous versions, I kid you not, FSD would not go past the yellow light. As soon as it hit yellow, slam on the brakes. Um, at our destination here. So I'll see you all in a few here. Okay. Everyone, welcome back in. Welcome back into the channel. So got it to go here. Okay. This is what the box looks like here. Look how smooth this box looks. Gencarelli's Bakery right on the front there. Design on the back. That's smooth. You know it. Come on. You got to give them props. All right. So it is taped up. Let me just unravel this thing so we kind of see what we're kind of working with here. Okay. Look at this. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to show y'all what it is. Look at this here, everyone. Can y'all see that? Can you see this on camera? Does it look smooth? It does. They got it nicely encased and closed in something. It's not encased, but it's in something, which is great to kind of hold it in. Now this is the mini one. I try to be nice today. All right. Didn't want to do too much because if I do too much, then it's a problem. All right. So I didn't want to do that. So let's do the you can kind of see it. Look at it again. That's smooth. You know it's smooth. I know you ain't gonna say it. You probably ain't gonna say it in the comments, but come on, you know it's smooth. Let's taste the filling first, see how good it is. Yeah, that's good. That's good. See, I got some on my mouth. That's good. That's good, no doubt. All right, let's taste it here. Yeah, that's solid. It is messy. They didn't give me no napkins. Didn't have no napkins in there, I didn't think. All right. But that's good. That's good, no doubt. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Look at me. I'm over here making a mess in my own car. Didn't get no napkins, can't put it on it. It's whatever. But everyone, if you're in Bloomfield, New Jersey, in the Northeast, if you live up here, or if you're visiting or whatever, if you want something good, a bakery, some donuts, some cakes, birthday cakes, cannolis, cookies, if you need something like that, this is the place to be. You have to be there. Don't probably not park in that little parking lot that they have there. It's a little messy, especially when it's busy. But if you go at the right time, oh my goodness, service is great. You're gonna have a great time. I believe so. All right. So if you're in the area, this is the place to be. You know, grab a cannoli, and don't say I didn't tell you so. All right. So until next time, everyone, take care. See y'all.